Hi everyone, I'm Michelle Kelly. Welcome to Be in the Change. I'm going to get started by reciting my inspiration. Our deepest fear is not that we're inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, which most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people will not feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We are born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not just in some of us, it is in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give others permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Marianne Williamson. I like to say welcome to everybody who's watching me for the first time, and welcome back, and thank you to everybody who's been following me and watching me and helping me continue on. I started this as my New Year's resolution in 2019, stating out loud that I was breaking up with fear, I was breaking up with shame, and I was breaking up with guilt, followed by a weekly video letting you all know that fear, shame, and guilt has not broken up with me yet. And it is a daily practice, and I am inviting everyone out there to practice with me. I was saying last week that I'm in Montgomery County, Pennsylvania. We are in the green phase. I was talking last week about how I am not a competitive person and I do not possess a competitive bone in my body. And I just want to let you guys know that I've been showing up at my local YMCA, which thank God they're open. I'm so grateful. And I am not good on my own. I want to, like my mind wants to, and my body doesn't. So when I have teachers and classes to go to, I push myself harder than I normally would, which is not much. So I just want to share with you guys a little story about, I went to Pilates today, and the instructor who teaches, which I'm so grateful she shows up, was an instructor that every time I was in a class of hers, I was very unhappy to the point that I stopped going whenever I saw her name on the schedule. Because I just remember thinking, God, I just felt like she talked to me like I was stupid. And I didn't even know what that word was. But it was condescending. And I felt that when I was in that class. And it was so uncomfortable for me. And I didn't like it. And I remember I went to the front the one time and I went and I complained. And that's all I did. And I didn't go back. And fast forward, it's probably at least a year later. And she's the person teaching the Pilates class. And there's only one class a week for this. And I saw her name and I decided to go because guess what? She showed up. And what I'm learning about myself is the judgment that I had on other people, and her attitude is different and my attitude is different. And this is miraculous for me because years ago, I would not like somebody. I would form a judgment. I would tell every single person about that person and how they've wronged me or whatever, and try and get you on my side and get you on my team instead of looking at, maybe I could go talk to the person, or maybe I could do something about it other than just complain to everybody else how I wished it was different and do nothing. And changing my attitude and how I judge people is so different now. And I think part of that is because I'm less judgmental with myself. And as I'm less judgmental with myself, I'm less judgmental with others. And last week I was in the class and she said something, she didn't want to get started and turn us away by playing country music. And I'm like, I love country music. And this week she played country music. So, like, giving somebody a second chance is something that I was never good at, and something that I didn't do. And I know if I wrong somebody or do something to hurt or harm somebody, I hope that they feel comfortable enough to come to me and we can talk about it. And maybe I would like other people to be able to give me a second chance. And, you know, I'm just learning this stuff at 48. Like, I feel like I should have figured this stuff out sooner. And, but I think we're all just figuring out stuff together. And I am so grateful that people are just showing up right now. And if you can show up for somebody else, maybe one day you'll be able to show up for yourself too. And I'm now able to show up for myself. And it's a one day at a time practice. Today I was able to do it. And I'm able to do these videos. So thank you so much to everybody who's watching. And I'm so grateful. So I hope everybody's staying safe, stay tuned, and I'll see you all next week.